So what do you want? I've written down what you, hopefully, the customer want from solutions. Basically, you want all of your business needs met. If you think about it, we need an easy way to communicate, an easy way to collate our data, an easy way to send our data, an easy way to manage our projects. And if we can hit those kind of four things there, I was going to say trifecta, but there's four, so it's a cuboid. If we can hit the cuboid of kind of golden targets there, we've really done a good job in doing it. So how does Microsoft help you do that? How does M365 Business Premium get you onto that journey? Well, first of all, saving costs. Everything you do is into the M365 suite. Now, if you've used M365, you'll understand how easy it is to use. The other thing is that you can actually increase your security probably by 20 or 30% just by deploying Business Premium. Okay, there's no licensing, there's no complexity, there's licensing, there's no complexity that goes with it. Deployment is single sign-on. So one of the best bits of Autopilot and Intune is that, say I run a business, I've got a new employee in Scotland, they don't want to travel to London, I don't want to travel up to Scotland because I haven't got time. What we can do is I can buy a device from distribution, I can send it direct from distribution to the end user. All the end user has to do is put their email address and password in and connect to the internet, and it gets imaged remotely, gets all the correct policies in place, all the correct applications, all the correct licenses, and all the correct usage types. We actually use this in our business here. Like I say, we're quite a small business, but we're all spread out over the country, and a couple of people in Europe. I am the network manager, so what I go through and do is I just make sure that we push updates on someone lost their device, it got stolen. So we just bought them a new device. They told me all the information for it. We registered it, enrolled it, and within 2 hours, they were back up and running fully again with pretty much zero downtime. Okay, so some of the benefits there, you're saving costs in two areas. One, you don't have to do it yourself. Actually, imaging a device takes quite a long time, 2 hours, hour and a half. You've got to flash it, you've got to put the USB in it, boot it from USB, put the right stuff on. Even talking about saving the planet, we don't have to have 2 or 3 different delivery costs. We can send something straight out. Again, that deployment and single sign-on makes life so much easier. Also, as well, it reduces the amount of help desk tickets coming through. Password resets. People who do their own password resets with authentication that's GDPR compliant, they can go through it. It saves 90% of all help desk tickets. 87% technically is the official number on there. From the security side of it, actually, security, you can access your data from anywhere in the most secure environment ever. You're completely GDPR compliant, you're completely compliant with NIST regulations, and anything else that comes out on NIST 2.0, Microsoft gives you complete autonomy and complete security with that. Throughout the stack that we'll look at later on as well, it also helps you make sure that anything you do. Now, I'm stupid. I'll say this out loud. I click on links, I download files, I send files on the internet, I will scan in QR codes, I'll talk to people that aren't in my organization. I am the perfect user for a data breach, right? Because there's so much going on. And actually, if you think about it, how much your workload has increased, all of us could have the potential to be me, right? We could all click the wrong button. We could all be a victim of phishing. We could all be a victim of email spoofing. So actually, Microsoft put stuff in place that 80–90% of that can be taken out before it even reaches you. So you're nice and secure there. Management cost, 50% reduction. Data breach risk by 45%. User risk is more 90%. And then lastly, improved productivity. We talk security all day long. We can talk getting set up and deployment, but actually, I just want access to my files. That's all I need to do. I want to turn my PC on, have access to my files, send my files, edit my files, and that's it. If I can't be on my PC, I just still need access to them. And I think that's sometimes what we lose a bit of the focus on is we just need a streamlined environment. We just need to be able to access our data, use our data, and do our job. And if we can have something that helps us do that instinctively and makes it really easy to do, because of the M365 environment, it's powered by the cloud. Reduce office space, reduce utilities costs, hybrid business practice, lower travel expenses, lower a lot of like stress on infrastructure. Actually, anyone can work from anywhere at any time. If, God forbid, we ever have another lockdown scenario, instantly we could just go back on, turn our PCs on, everyone's secure, everyone's compliant, everything's in place to make sure we can access our data without sacrificing the access part from there.